The churches in St. Lawrence and Lawn are facing difficult financial times, and we hope you can help. Since the COVID-19 crisis began in March, church income is down nearly 70%. Collections are severely limited without regular Mass, and fundraising activities at the parish hall in St. Lawrence are shut down, so a major source of funds for the entire parish has disappeared. Yet monthly expenses have remained the same. There are church buildings in urgent need of repairs with no reserve funds to pay. The church in Lawn needs repair on the eaves. It needs steps and railing installed at the side entrance, which is a safety concern for the elderly. The St. Lawrence Church needs a new roof, which comes at no small cost, and the parish hall also needs repairs. The parish house, where our priest resides, requires major plumbing work and a door and window replacement. And the guest bathroom in the house hasn't been updated since the 1970s. But it's the leaking pipes that keep Father Nelson busy. No one knows how long this situation will continue, yet the crisis has certainly highlighted some cold, hard facts, mainly that the local congregations are not large enough to maintain our churches and parish. That's why the parish is asking for your help.
Times are really tough because of COVID-19. And every business or organization are suffering. You know what I'm saying? So the church is no different. But the thing is, we have to try and support our church. With numbers being down at this particular time, there's not enough people to contribute to keep the bills paid. And many of our churches some of our churches are closing. And we don't want that. We don't want to go there. We need to hold on to our church. So because of this COVID-19, every parish, I'm sure, are no different. Because we need money. And we don't have the numbers to pay our bills. The only time probably that we see a few people are a wedding, or a funeral, or a baptism or something. Other than that, our numbers are down when it comes to even Sunday Mass. So, we're going to ask people if they dig deep and try to support our church, because we don't want to lose our church. And that's the bottom line.
So why do we support the church? Here are a few good reasons.
I guess in today's world you ask why. We have televised church, we have church on the internet, but it's something about the physical structure of communal worship and getting together on a Sunday morning that brings us all together in a gathering of spirituality, and we share prayer and proclaim our faith. And also, I guess, for the older people, socially, it's a chance for them, probably the only chance they have to get out in a week, so they enjoy it. It's nice to have a little friendly chat and see how everyone is doing. And like most of us, I guess, church has always been to celebrate many of the important aspects of our life. Baptism, marriage, and funerals. As our comedian Mary Welsh would call it, hatching, matching, and dispatching. So I'd say, we use the church that way, but we also use the church when we have times of trouble. When we're burdened with personal problems, we got health issues, we turn to our church. When we have funerals and we're burying our loved ones, our church becomes very important. And we perceive going to the church and in a communal, spiritual gathering as a way to celebrate life, a way to release our burdens, and to take strength from our clergy. And we are unified and strengthened by that congregation and that oneness, I guess. On a personal note, our families and our moms and dads certainly looked to the church, and they were integral in building the church. Many of the structures were put there. The original structures were put there by our parents, and so we honor that, and we take great comfort in knowing that our church records are there, our cemeteries are part of our history, and it establishes a basis for our roots. The church was the keeper of records, and of course, our history is deeply steeped in our descendants. But our church is no different than most churches now in rural Newfoundland. We have a declining population, an aging population. We have great attendances on Christmas and Easter. But on the regular Sunday Masses, there's less attendance, less collection. Our fundraisers are getting older. There's less people becoming involved in the church. And of course, that leads to less in the collection plate, less money for maintenance. Yeah, even though we have a declining and an aging population, we have in recent time tried to encourage our younger people to become involved in the church. We do an excellent children's liturgy, which is run. We have a lovely children's choir, which is hosted by volunteers. We run a Christmas pageant, and some of the volunteers in the community are very active in that. So the children become aware of where their Christianity, which is now not promoted so much, and they know that their church is a place of worship and a place that they can come to. So that's also very important in today's world. And of course, that's why we reach out to people that are extended beyond our parish here and that are part of our larger community and our larger parish, in that we need support now to keep our church going. We need funds, and we hope that you can help in soliciting and paying some of the fees through a contribution. And we don't want to lose our church. Any structure that closes never reopens. So we need our church to stay open, and we solicit your help.
Today, we're launching the Parish Solidarity Fund campaign, where parishioners far and wide are asked to contribute to their home parish to help it weather this financial storm and help ensure that our churches continue to be there when we need them. Please visit the St. Thomas Aquinas Parish GoFundMe charity account online. You can make a one-time donation, or even better, you can become a regular monthly contributor. Please know that all contributions are gratefully acknowledged and appreciated. The parish has set a fundraising target of $100,000 to cover major repairs and to maintain a small reserve for the entire parish. The Lawn Church has an additional target of $20,000, so you can designate your donation to either fund, and you will find links to the GoFundMe page in the description below. The highlight of our campaign will be a virtual concert due for release online Saturday, August 15th. This celebration of the rich musical talent and the scenic natural beauty of our home region will be a thank you to all supporters of the parish. So please make a donation if you can. Then join us for the virtual concert premiere on Saturday, August 15th at 7 p.m. Newfoundland time. We'll see then how close we've come to reaching the fundraising targets and whether Father Nelson can finally retire his rubber boots and his job in the bucket brigade.